Hello lovelies, welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or anybody who feels like watching this message. We are using the Good Tarot again for the main reading, and we will clarify with the Gilded, Reverie, Lenormand. This is for the last week of November 2019. And we have a new moon in Sagittarius that's coming up here this week. We have Mercury going direct, and I believe Jupiter is also going direct. Okay, I guess I'll keep that one. And here you go, Libra. Oh, wow. Okay. And at the bottom, we have the High Priestess in Libra. The High Priestess I've shown before for another sign earlier, but here we have the Temptation card coming out with the Strength card. How apropos is that? Okay, for some of you that were dealing with something negative in your life, some negativity, negative habits, negative routine, negative people, negative situation, negative environment, I feel like you are working on that. Okay, some of you are working on overcoming this, like spirit is pushing you to overcome this. And this is a Strength card. The Strength card is all about not using brute force, right? Not using aggression, but to use more softer energy, more to use a bit of more diplomacy. Like, you know, actually when they say, are we gonna use the carrot or the sticks to get what you want, this is spirit asking you to use the carrots to get to what you want. Okay, to, like, you see she's touching that lion there without fear, like it's such a light touch, like, because this lion can overpower at any moment. But she understands how, like, by just being soft, by being at peace, by not showing that she's afraid, that then they can cohabit, if you will. And with the Temptation card here, because this is a card of Capricorn, by the way, because it has that chest full of coins, and Capricorn represent career matters and all of that. For some of you, it may be about money. Okay, the issue that you're having here may be about money, about negative habits in regards to money that needs to be overcome, that needs to be worked on. And this is the card of Leo, the Strength card. And here comes Two of Air, and Two of Air is the card of Moon in Libra. And Moon in Libra is about using your intuition, right? Using your feminine energy. The moon is feminine energy, in order to bring justice to a situation, to find balance in a situation. It's also the card of time for indecisiveness is over. A decision needs to be made in regards to a situation. For some of you, you may be dealing with a Capricorn person and a Leo person that you need to decide, make a decision about. Okay, if you have two partners of the signs you're trying to decide about, then you have to use your intuition in making that decision, because that's why we have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess is all about deep intuition, psychic power. Okay, someone who has secret knowledge. You don't always know how you know the stuff, you just know it, because it's about knowledge that's being passed through you, that sometimes through dreams, sometimes just downloads to your brain, right, from the universe, from God, from the divine, from your angels. And I pulled the High Priestess card. What do we have underneath is the Sun. So no, you cannot go wrong. That's what this is telling me, Libra. That decision you're making, and let's look at the number on the High Priestess, is number 2. So 2 here is again the number of finding balance, of making a choice. So whatever choice that you make, the sun will shine on you. It's going to be a blessing. You will be okay. All right. But let's get some clarification here for you to see what to get a little bit more information. Clarification on temptation, clarification on temptation, clarification on temptation. And the temptation card is the Devil card and the regular tarot. Okay, in this deck it's called Temptation, but it's the same energy, same card. Clarification on temptation for Libra. Clarification on the card of temptation for Libra spirit. Clarification on the card. Clarification on temptation. Clarification on temptation for Libra. Clarification on temptation for Libra. Clarification on temptation for Libra. Okay. Oh, wow. We have the Heart. but it came out in reverse. Okay, we have the heart here, it came out in reverse. So this is matters of love. This is in matters of love for some of you. Number 24 in the Lenormand. This is about a love issue, an emotional issue, okay? Where something has gone wrong here. Whether or not you are in a relationship with a Capricorn person, or you're entertaining getting into a relationship with someone who's a Capricorn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You just have a big spillage of card. Let's see if I can get all of them back. And I promise you, I'm going to have to start wearing pins doing this, because I'm always afraid whenever that happens, you guys can actually see me on camera. And I'm not on camera. That's my usual habit when I'm home. I don't want, anyways. So we have child, and we have the Tower, number 19, that came out for you. The scythe also came out, but I put it back because my intuition told me to put it back. It wasn't, I don't think it was on the floor. It fell in a different section. So, in regards to love, there are children involved, or something new, starting something new. The Tower, number 19, is about government structures, right? Institutions, and like, you know, big organizations, if you will, like the finances if you're in business. So it's almost like all encompassing here. It's like, it's, if you're dealing with and if that's it, it's about career for you, right? Because the devil card represents Capricorn, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. It's all about career and order and discipline. Some of you Libras, you may be trying to get all your ducks in order during this time. You may be feeling a sense of like, what have I gone wrong? Okay, where have I gone wrong? It's almost like when Eve took a bite out of the apple, as we see here, all of a sudden she recognized she was naked. And I was just talking about my half nakedness just now. All of a sudden she realized, like, whatever she did, she became sinful, right? She realized about her own situation, her own conditions. So I feel like for some of you, there is something that the universe is pushing you. There's something that's being presented to you, okay? Where you examining the aspect of your life, and perhaps, and you being very harsh on yourself too about it, like in a very negative way. You're looking like, where is my love life? Where is the husband? Where is my partner? Right? Where is my partner? You feel like you've gone wrong in that aspect, perhaps for some of you, and you're like, where's the child? I wanted the family. I wanted to start something new here, right? To build a home together, or whatnot. And where is the career? Where is the job? Where is it? What do I have to show? And I feel like you are being very hard on yourself during this time, Libra. You're like looking at every aspect of your life, and you're looking for where have you been disciplined in each one of those aspects of life. Strength. Let's get some clarification. Let's get some clarification on the strength card. Oh, look at this. Flew out, and this is number 42. This is the compass. So this is about finding the strength to follow your North Star. This is the compass here. This is your guiding. This is your guide as to where are you going. This is how you navigate your way through the world. So it's as if for some of you felt like you lost yourself along the way. You were just entertaining every which person that come your way. You are not focusing on your perhaps biological clock, or perhaps if you already have kids, some of you may feel like you are not being a good parent enough. You are not as involved in your kids' life as you should have been, or you are not working hard enough to start a family as you wish it to be, or you're not, it's almost like some of you feeling like you kind of like dropped the ball, okay, on your life plan. And now you're gathering your strength again to find your compass, to find your North Star, to find your way as to live your life purpose. One more on the strength card, Spirit. One more on the strength card for Libra. One more on the strength card. Okay, you have a lot of cards coming out, Libra. And look at this. We have two men. We have two number 28 on this deck. And one of them is more of a gentleman, fully clothed, sitting on a stool, holding a rose, like pensive, looking in the far distance, right? Almost like thinking about the love of his life that he wants to give that rose to. And we have this gentleman here, which is, look at the intensity, which is like passion. That's what I see here, like passion, someone who's ready to pounce, like, you know. And here for some of you, yes, you might have lost your way, and it's either you were entertaining a bunch of done runs, a bunch of people were just connecting with you to the lower chakras, right? It was just all about their libido. That was their focus. That's where the intensity was in the relationship. Or it was you was connecting that way with other people, okay? And here we have number 15, that is about the bear. And the bear brings a sense of protection, if you will, okay? And I like to see the bear here with the strength card. This is you taking on that energy of the bear for some of you, and for some of you, this is there's somebody in your life, there's a mama bear that's gonna help you to guide you in this new path that you're trying in. It's not even saying in this new path, in trying to retrace your step, in trying to find your way again, okay? So it's almost like you are trying, there's gonna be someone, and it's gonna be a maternal figure in your life, like you think about the mama bear, that's gonna give you some kind of a cover, that's gonna about to also to protect you in that regard. And then if it's about because of that man that we are seeing here, and even for those of you that career is a factor in here, because we have the tower here and we have the card of Capricorn here. Even in regards to career, the bear also brings a lucky break, okay? The bear is being able to go through any barriers. Let's say you're trying to start a business. With that bear, you can power your way through it, because the bear is about power and strength. Okay, in the Lenormand, the bear would be like the strength card, if you will, because it's all about power, like sheer power, willing to push your way through life and being able to survive, because this is a white bear we have here. That's a polar bear, and we know the polar bear, they're like at their very existence is at risk because of the melting of the icebergs. But this bear here, you see them swimming in the icebergs behind them. So it's like you adapting to your new way of life, to new whatever life may throw at you. Okay, so you have to, so don't allow yourself to be don't be too harsh on yourself, Libra. Okay, yes, things may not have developed the way you wanted it to be, but just know that you are still, every day, every second of the day, we have an opportunity to start anew. And I feel like for some of you, the universe is going to give you all the strength necessary. They're going to place the people in your life that are important to help you to find your way again, okay? To find your way again. And if this is just in regards to women, as we were talking before, this is two separate people that you're trying to make a decision about. Just know there's one of them that actually have your heart. One of them have your heart. One of them perhaps is someone you have kids with. Perhaps it's someone you would like to have a family with, that you contemplate having children with. And that person also have a very well established career. Okay, that person is also perhaps is very well recognized in their community. They've made a name for themselves. Okay, that's how you'll be able to distinguish between the two here if you don't know your person's chart. And there's another person that you feel that is more in alignment with yourself, that you feel can help you to get to where you want to be in life, okay? That you have a very strong sexual passion with, okay? One person have your heart, and the other person, it's more like a sexual passion. There's a lot of chemistry there, and it's also someone that you feel like can protect you as you go through life. It's someone that makes you feel protected. I should say, it's also someone who can be a good businessman who feels powerful when you're with them. Okay, and let's get some clarification about the Two of Air. That decision here that you need to make. Two of Air. And you guys, I give you different storylines just because it's a general reading and I pass the message as they come. So apply it to your life as you see fit. Not every reading will apply to you. So take it with a grain of salt. If you need clarity about your own particular situation, contact a reader. My information is in the description box if you'd like to get a personal reading, okay? Let's get some. Oh, okay. I was quick. Number 21. This is the Mountain. There is blockage on your way. The Mountain, to clarify the Two of Air, needing to make a decision. It's almost like there is a blockage here. There is something for some of you may not be seeing. There is something that is stopping you, that is making it difficult to see the other side as to where you want to go, where you'd like to go. Okay, there's kind of some kind of like a challenge, okay, in making that decision. There's some kind of a resistance. Let's get some more for you on this. Some clarification on the 2 of air for Libra. Clarification on the 2 of air for Libra. Clarification for the 2 of air for Libra. And for some of you, the challenge could be time, okay? That challenge could be time. That obstacle could be time. Like, because with the 2 of air, there's a feeling of the decision needs to be made now, okay? You've contemplated enough. You've taken long enough. Like, it's like the time for a decision is over. So let's get some more clarification for you. Clarification on the 2 of air. Clarification on the 2 of air for Libra. Clarification on the 2 of air for Libra. Clarification on the 2 of air for Libra. Whoa, that was a whole lot. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Here we have number 30. The lilies. The lilies is about tradition. It's family. It's something that's very traditional that have lasted the test of time. Something that, oh, I cannot tell what bird is that, but the bird just flew and like in the tree branch right across from me. This is amazing. Okay, so this is about like family tradition. It's also about the lilies is also about like repressed sexual tendencies, if you will. Okay, not your natural sexual attraction and tendencies. Okay, some of you may feel like the challenges you may feel like you cannot be yourself. Okay, it's almost like you know what's the choice that you'd like to make, but you're resisting against it because you know it will go against tradition. Perhaps it will not be accepted in your community, in your family. Okay, and here we have number 36, the cross, talking about sacrifice. Okay, about faith here. So yes, this will test your faith, perhaps even in yourself, your faith in the people that love you, whether or not you can make the decision that your heart is telling you to make, the decision that you feel like will bring you the most amount of happiness, okay? And still have faith that you'll have the support of your loved ones, because there's a thing here with the challenge called showing up here. You cannot make a decision. You feel a bit of a challenge. You feel it's an obstacle to go against tradition, because I feel like if it's a choice between two people you're trying to make here, if it's a choice about going your way forward, like finding your own path in the world, but the things you want to be, the kind of life you would like to live, it may be something that not completely in alignment with the traditional way of doing things, okay? And for some of you, it's calling you to have faith. For some of you, it will feel like it's a sacrifice for you to choose the traditional way. And here we have number 34. And number 34, it's about money, okay? The fishes are about money, and there's 3 of them here. Oh, is it 3? Yes, there's 3 fish in here. And of course, they're like by size, from large, medium, and small. So for some of you here, you may feel like you may be comparing yourself to other people. You may be comparing yourself to the other people in your life. You may be feeling like, in regards to money, like I feel like money is a big aspect of this, or actually, if not just money, your abundance, okay? You may feel like you would be more abundant. You would be able to grow more with one person than the other, okay? And the decision that you're trying to make, it's almost like there's a lot of things that you really are thinking this and overthinking it almost. Like there's so many other different aspects that's going to affect the decision and making the decision and how people see it. And you're considering every single one of those things. And you're weighing all of those out and trying to make the decision. And it's almost, this is what's facing your reading. The High Priestess. And it's like Spirit is telling you all you have to do is to follow your intuition. Okay? It's to follow your intuition. Because here, abundance, I feel like you already have it, but you're worried so much. It's as if because we have the sun here, whatever decision you make, Libra, just know you're going to be okay. You just have to follow your heart. If you are trying to make certain big life decision, and you're focusing very heavily about what people would do, what people would think, is it going to be against again, is it going against tradition and all this stuff? I'm gonna tell you to follow your heart, okay? To follow your heart and follow your intuition, because the sun here is telling me that it's there's blessings here. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. There'll always be money. There will always be money. There will always be opportunities coming your way. Yes, there are times you may have to make sacrifices. Yes, there are times that you may have to chart your own way. You may be going against tradition, but that you cannot stay idly, not being able, staying in the fence just because you're afraid of offending this person, or offending that person. Okay, if it's in regards to a relationship, definitely I would say always follow your heart. Go where your heart is. Okay, passion comes and go. But if you truly love somebody, you care about someone, especially talking about like you want to have a child with someone, or there's a child already in existence, that will take precedence of her passion easily. Okay, but if it is about you doing kind of like going over your life, going about all the things that you don't have and all the things that you would like, you know, the plan you had for yourself, and you feel like you're falling short, then it's never too late. Don't be harsh on yourself. Follow your intuition. You have all the information, you have all the know-how in order to make yourself the life that you want, to create the life that you wish for yourself. You got to believe. You have to have faith here, okay? And know when to ask for help for some of you, because you have protection. There's people in your life that are trying to guide you in this path as well. And but I feel like for some of you, there is going to be a decision, though, that you're going to make. And there may be some challenges in making the decision. There's going to be some people that may be against the path that you're choosing to go. They may feel like this is not the right path for you, but you must follow your heart. This is the Women's Oracle card. At the bottom, we have attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And deception is the card that actually came out for you, and it says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Remember, it's a false self mask, and this is your reading. Ask yourself, is it you that's wearing a false self mask? Is it you who's unable to decide? Is it you who's lying to yourself, deceiving yourself about what kind of life that you want? What do you want for yourself? What do you see for your life? Who's trying to follow a certain tradition, who's trying to follow a certain life plan that someone else had for you, that is not at all what you want, that is not at all what's gonna bring you the amount of happiness that you would like to create for yourself? Or is it someone else that you're dealing with that is deceiving themselves as that they can be that person that you need them to be? Okay, ask yourself that question in regards to love, Libra. And I feel like having that High Priestess here, most of you already know the answer. If you've been deceiving yourself, you already know that. If someone has been deceiving you, your intuition has already been like hinting at that, okay? So this would be a clarification for you guys, more or less. Let's get some advice for you. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. I love this deck. It's one of my favorite deck of cards that I own, and I own many. Ooh, yes, things are about to happen here. And decision is over. This is Lightning, Beauty Way. I love this card. I'm going to read both of them for you. And I like to read this one from the book because the message is so on point. And this is the book it comes with, okay? Number 4, the Beauty Way. That's a beautiful message. It's like get Venus energy with the Beauty Way. And Libra, we know that you're ruled by Venus, is your planet. So the Beauty Way, it says, the Beauty Way invites you to create beauty in your life and to recognize the beauty inside yourself and in others. Stop to smell the roses. Take a deep breath. Look up at the stars and recognize the splendor that surrounds you. See the beauty in whatever situation you find yourself in, and you will receive the lesson that life is teaching you in a kind and gentle way. Okay, focus on the beauty around you, and you will receive the lesson in a kind and gentle way. That's so important here, because having that Devil card and the Strength card, it's like you have learned some stuff here. You are going within yourself. If it's not life, but even if it's just your own decision, you are learning, you are growing, you are overcoming. Okay, with that Strength card, and Spirit is on your side. God is helping you along. This is your card, Lightning. The forces of the upper world are investing their gathered energy to ignite you with new inspiration and creativity. Allow this divine gift of awakening to take root in your being and enjoy a renewed sense of clarity, passion, and vision. A renewed sense of clarity, passion, and vision. The upper world, the ethers, the heavens, okay? The angels, your ancestors, your God, the divine, they are investing their gathered energy to ignite you with inspiration and creativity. Do you understand, Libra? They're investing in you, okay? The spirit world is investing in you. And I told you that some of you guys will be receiving intuitive hits, whether through your dreams or through just information being downloaded in your brain, because the high priestess is like it's a psychic, very someone who have very high psychic abilities, okay, who have access to information, and you don't always know how, because it's not information that you can just go to the library and open in a book. There's psychic abilities. It's like secret information that is for you. And they are right now, they are investing a large amount of that for you, to inspire you in your creativity, okay, and take advantage of that. For those of you that are having very vivid dreams, write down your dreams, new ideas and thoughts that are randomly crossing your mind, write them down, because it seems like whatever it is, that it's like there's a big shift happening in your life, okay, and it's gonna touch every aspect, your love life, your family life, where the children are involved, and even your career, your money, business, okay? And yes, for some of you, you're gonna be pushed towards opening your own business, and it may have to do with sales here, some kind of travel. We have the ship at the bottom of the deck, whether it's about traveling, whether it's about shipping, what do they call that, shipping things across. There's gonna be that you are like really, every single aspect of your life is being touched right now. If you've done an inventory of your life and you're like, I'm not satisfied with what I've done so far, and you've asked for help, you've prayed on it, help is here. So take advantage of that, Libra. And I hope that this message brings you some clarity. If you enjoy it, like to show support to the channel, please continue to do so. And I'm sending you lots of love. I'll see you next week. Until then, remember, love is the only answer. Bye-bye.